I hope that worked. I am trying something new. Welcome to the live stream, guys. I think I went live too early because I don't think I was actually prepared for this. But here we are, and I'm hoping that we have a decent night. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying something new with like an external camera on my computer, all sorts of fun stuff going on, and I have no idea what's going on. So hopefully audio is coming through, because it would really suck if it wasn't. But in case it's not, I'm going to crack open a beer. I got my Craftsman tool. It's a bottle opener, and let's get this party started. Okay, so who's with me? Anybody with me? Some people are messaging me already. I don't know what it is. I'm getting photos and all sorts of stuff, and it has nothing to do with anything. Sweet. This beer is really old. I don't know how old it is. So guys, welcome to the channel. I am happy to have you guys here. And yeah, I think we're live. I think we're live. Where's everybody from? How's everybody doing tonight? It's Friday night. And it's like, it's COVID Friday night. So like, I guess most of you are inside drinking alone, and now you get to drink with me. This is awesome. I'm going to try to like look at the camera from time to time, but I want to answer questions. I want to have fun with you guys. I want to like, you know, just hang out for a little bit. I tried to get the wife to come on. She might join me later. She's got to get a little bit of wine in her before she joins me later. And maybe she'll join me later. Hopefully she's not watching and seeing my bad jokes. But here we are. It's been a long time. Do you think it's been a long time since we've like actually done something together? I feel like it's been a long time. And I'm sorry for that. It's been very hectic at the shop. We have way too much going on, and I have a lot of videos that I haven't like actually done anything with. I have probably 10 videos that I still need to review, finalize, and put up, which is pretty wild. There's 1,200 horsepower Corvettes. There's just like really cool trucks. There's long builds that have finally left. There's a lot of fun stuff going on, and I'm really sorry that I haven't really been posting much lately. And no, I'm not busy printing cash. Cash would be great, but I'm not that busy printing cash, but I am busy like getting things in order. We have the shop expansion going on. We demoed a whole shop. We are painting it. We're epoxying the floors. We're doing some really crazy stuff. No, the alphabet government did not raid my shop. That would really suck. And that is something I am just we're probably going to end up making some changes, like which preemptive changes like Stainless Works did. So it's kind of like, damn, that there's a lot of stuff going on. So Jason Lee asked, Andrew, where's the best place to put a wideband? I have headers. Ooh, you know what? I'm doing something cool today. Let me see if I can. I got an idea. Oh man, let me see if I can do this. Okay, so I don't know if I can do this. I'm going to try to do something cool, because again, I am trying to do something cool, and I have no idea if this is going to work, but I think I can do something really nifty. So forgive me, guys. I'm doing this for the first time, and I want to try to add an image, and we're going to browse and pictures and comments. Oh man, look at this. Boom! Look at that! this is going to be a cool live chat. I'm excited. I'm really excited. I'm going to drink to this. Oh, man. So, Jason Lee, where's the best place to put a wideband? Well, ideally, you want to get a wideband somewhere closer to the front. You want to do it before the cats if you can, but sometimes right after, is fine as well. Don't put it at the end of the tailpipe or anything like that. You want to get it as close to the engine as possible, while getting the cylinders that you want. Now, so some of the things that are important here are you want to make sure that you're getting the right data. So if you're trying to get a mix of both banks, you'll want to do something like after next pipe. I tend to like doing stuff on my dyno. I do 2 banks. I do 1 on each bank so I can see if there's discrepancies. And yeah, so good question. Let's see if I can make it disappear now. Wow, look at that. We are getting tech savvy today. Holy shit. Excuse my language. The beer's already kicking in. Oh, let's see. Can I do this again? Do. I don't know if I can do this again. I'm going to try. Do. Same thing. I'm just going to save it right there. Boom. Let's see if I can bring it back up. Is this going to change? Is it going to work? Boom! He picked up his car the other day, and he made some awesome power, and he's still alive, and probably still with Lauren. She wasn't there, but she and him are definitely, posting pictures together, so they're probably still unless he weekend at Bernie's her. That would be weird. But we'll have to look into that. But Guitarmageddon is fine, and we sat down and had a heart-to-heart about nothing important when he was here picking up his car. Okay, so the Freedom Rocket is gone. It's not at the shop. Let's see. Man, I'm going to try to get good at this. I don't think I'm going to get good at this. This is my first live stream using this stuff, so forgive me that I'm retarded doing it. I'm going to try to do my best. And do. I think here was a good question. Let's see if we can save it again, do the same stuff. Boom! Get a ZL1 or an SS and mod it. So, I'm not entirely sure on your questions. If you mean get a ZL1 and keep it stock, or get a ZL1 or get an SS and mod it from there. So, the SS obviously is more affordable, but you give up a couple things, and it depends how far you want to go. I think that if you're going to the 800 rear wheel horsepower range or so, the ZL1 is definitely the right car for you. If you are going for more than that, I think you could probably go either way, but the ZL1 will definitely come with a lot more goodies, like the upgraded fuel system, the bigger brakes, launch control, bag ride, dual mode exhaust, some of that you can get on the SS, but it's standard on the ZL1. But I am talking specifically about the 6th gen ZL1. I feel like that I need to clarify there, because there is a 5th gen ZL1 which is also mighty fine and does have some really good upgrades over the LS3, kind of the same sort. But yeah, my advice would be, if you can get the ZL1 and mod that one, do it. It's a wonderful car, and also comes with a 10-speed automatic transmission, which did not show up until later years in the SS. And then the later years, of course, in the SS, you can't really even tune them because the automatic transmissions from, I think, 2020 on are encrypted, hardcore, and you can't get around a couple things right now, which really suck. Okay, so what else? You got people that I tuned somebody's dad's car. Thank you very much. I appreciate the business. I appreciate you watching and coming in. Any rumors on the C8? Man, I'm not fast enough to do these copy and paste things. But any rumors on the C8? No. The latest thing that I heard was that the C8 probably won't get cracked. But our twin turbo C8 still running. Well, twin turbo C8s are still running strong. Well, at least mine is. Eric actually took us apart to do an upgrade and upgrade the clutches, because I think you guys know that the clutches are the thing that's really holding us back on the C8. And he hasn't gotten it back. He sent it out over Christmas, and still waiting on clutches from Dodson since Christmas. It's kind of nuts. We're hoping to like finally run 9s by now, but yeah, still waiting. So if anybody has any hookups, please let us know. That would be pretty awesome. What else? Oh man, I'm gonna have to read this one for everybody, because I didn't even read the whole thing yet. I'm just gonna post it. We're gonna see what happens. What is this question? Have a vehicle I'm looking to do cams on, and I think the axles may be bent. Not sure. Do you recommend upgrading the axles, or should I just put stock axles and see if that was the vibration that I'm having? Don't buy it! Find out what the problem is first. Yeah. Like, don't buy parts if you have issues. Like, fix that stuff first. Get the issues fixed first before like making things worse. I don't know what vehicle it is. If the vehicle calls for axles, get axles. If it's a known failure. If it's not a known failure, then I wouldn't like worry about it. Yeah. Hopefully this is going well, because I'm like having a lot of fun trying to figure out how to do this stuff. I'm really sorry, because it's kind of taken some time, more time than I thought to like sort through things. But here's another good one. Do you do piggyback ECU installs, or do you recommend just like Holley, Pro EFI, MS3 for street car wanting to make 1,000 plus turbo car? Well, it depends. So piggyback stuff is very capable. In fact, that's what we're kind of doing on the C8. We're doing a lot of piggyback stuff, and with the C8 computer, it's actually wonderful. We can do pretty much anything we want within reason. We just have to know how to finagle what the stock stuff is doing. There are some limitations to that, but we might have, gotten around certain things, but that's future video stuff. I do like Holley, and I do like Pro EFI. I haven't used Megasquirt, so I can't say for sure on that. I know I messed with one of my employees' Megasquirts, and I was kind of like, I didn't really get the feel of it, so I can't say one way or another. I hear that it's capable, but I think that Holley is the easiest to use and very capable. Pro EFI is very advanced and very capable, but very hard to use. It is kind of laid out a little rough. Depending on the street car that you're looking to build, 1,000 horsepower might be just fine on the factory computer as well. So some of the factory computers are much more advanced than people give them credit for. I would stick with like the factory Gen 5, such as the 6th Gen computer, the 6th Gen Camaro computer. Pretty darn long before I'd ever consider going to standalone, because there are many things in that are pretty awesome. Is anybody else like drinking? I'm drinking an IPA, if you guys couldn't tell. and back to that ZL1 question, to keep it stock or match its power with the SS, I would just go with the ZL1 and keep it stock, and then save your pennies until you can soup it up then. I think the ZL1 will outperform the SS in just about all aspects, except for gas mileage. And it still gets decent gas mileage on the highway, not so much putting around town. So, to answer that question, there you go. Let's see. Ooh, that's an interesting question. I'm working on getting it. I wonder if I can do something different. I don't know if any of you guys have any experience with OBS. It's what I'm using to It's what I'm using to do this stuff with right now, and I really don't know how to use it. That's what I'm finding out as we're live here. So, whoops. Anyway, how often you get an LS7 with a dropped valve? Not too often. I mean, it's common but rare. So you hear about it because negative news spreads way more than positive news. It's just how the world works. If let's say Guitarmageddon's car blows up, you'll hear about that before my car running something amazing, because that's what negative news does. But how often do you get an LS7 with a drop valve? I've probably seen it 3 or 4 times, and it is catastrophic when it happens. It just shatters a piston and the block, and it's just, there's usually nothing salvageable. Not even like the other head, because it tends to take the debris from one side and let's do this again. So it takes the debris from one side, and then it like goes up into the intake manifold and goes to the other side, and everything's trashed. So it is something that I do recommend upgrading. We really don't work on a lot of C6s anymore. It's weird, like we kind of moved on to like the C7s, a little bit of the C8s, not so much the C8s yet, but a lot of the 6th gen Camaros, like we're all in Gen 5 now for the most part, so we don't really call to that market much anymore. So I don't know that we're going to see much more of it. Uh-oh, the kids are coming. Let me turn that thing off. So Jason Lee has a wet nitrous system, 100 shot. What RPM should I ramp in the nitrous? 3,000, 3,500 and greater. That's what I would do. Make sure you're using a window switch, so you don't like spray between a shift or just, you know, over rev your rev limiter, because that you can go beyond it depending on certain settings. Okay, what else we got? LS3 turbo cam pistons rods, E85 ZL1 fuel pump, 1000cc injectors, auxiliary fuel pump. Okay, what's my max wheel horsepower based on fueling? 700. About 700 wheel horsepower based on the fueling there, because 1000cc injectors are going to limit you with E85 to somewhere around that range. You'll probably get away with a little bit more than 700, but I would not really expect too much more. Maybe 750, but that's taking into account somewhere running around like 60, 65 psi. You bump it up a little bit further, depending what your injectors can handle, you might get a little bit more, but yeah. There's a question. I'm going to have to highlight this one. Boom! Why I never seen any builds from your shop during TX2K? Did you know anyone come from your builds to Texas? you're probably too far behind. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know, what kind of power you make, but we have had quite a few guys go down to Texas. In fact, my employee Alex, he used to go down every year. I have no intention of going down to Texas 2K. It's just a long, long way to go race probably most of the people that I already race. It's kind of what we do in Ocean City, Maryland. It's really funny. We go from, we go 3 hours away to race everybody we already know. It's funny, really funny. But my employee Alex would go down all the time with a bunch of our other customers. We have a couple guys going this year. I mean, Texas is like, I think it's 28 hours of driving, so it's not an easy trip for most of the guys. But we do have some people that are sending their cars down and racing, or driving around down there. So, fun stuff. I don't know that anybody goes to the event, though. So, I don't think that you'll see most of a complete street performance. That's kind of the jam. Would I ever consider swapping the supercharger setup on an LT4 and going turbo instead? Yep. Yep, I would. I would absolutely consider that. Ben Price. My car's at the shop right now. Getting the Hellion twin turbo kit on the 5th gen. Oh, man. Well, thank you. I should post this, but I have to copy and paste things. I don't know that I'm going to do that. Are your headers still going to be available with off-road pipes? I got a copy. This is a good question. This is a very good question. Very good question, and I want to make sure it is visible that everybody knows what we're talking about here. Because, yeah, this is definitely on everybody's mind. Are my headers still going to be available with off-road pipes? That I actually don't know the answer to. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but I've made an adjustment to our website. I'm going to kind of pull this up right now for those of you guys that are wondering. Let me see if I can just share my computer screen. I don't know if I can do this. Window capture. Let me see. Yes. Okay, so on the website, cspracing.com, that's right. Go on over there. We got all sorts of specials. Anyway, so we have our CSP headers, and I actually disabled the delayed shipment. So ship from next batch, you're going to see that it says unavailable right now to ship from the next batch, because I don't know if there's another batch coming in, and I only have a couple of these left. So it's getting crazy. But I do have a CADIT connection pipe coming in and a 1,000 horsepower connection pipe. I was going to talk about that, and you can save a little bit of money by, grabbing that like from the next batch. It's actually the pre-order, but I just made it so it's easy to work with. But yeah, that's a good question. I can't say yet. I'm trying to figure that out. I don't have a proper answer, and that's also why I didn't really make a video on it yet, or any real announcement. But yeah, that's a good question. Good question. If you guys haven't liked this video, what the hell is wrong with you? There's like 46 of you on and only 17 likes. Hit that thumbs up, man. Come on. Oh man, I think I just chased people away. Now there's 45. Oh, I gotta shut up. So, what else? here's another good question. We have a lot of good questions tonight. Thank you guys for coming out, hanging out with me, drinking a beer, spending Friday night together. Oh, look at that. I can just do... That was easy. So mod for mod, which is better? I think that it depends on how much you want to spend. But the LS3 is a little bit more capable handling power than the Gen 5 LT1. The LS3, I'd say that you can be hanging around the let's say 800, upper 700s, low 800 rear wheel horsepower area and still like have a chance at living. Like that's like the area where it's just exponentially more likely to fail. But the Gen 5 LT1, I usually cut it off at 700 and don't press it beyond that. Now I'm not saying that you can't. In fact, I ran a couple cars a little bit more than that with no issues, some that are still running today after like 5 years of beating the shit out of them. But I can tell you that the 700 mark is where that factory piston is definitely getting hurt, or getting more and more likely to be hurt. So, yeah. Here's a good question. And let's save that real quick. I got to figure out a way to auto-save this. My screen snips. How much power can LT4 fueling put out? It depends, but in bolt-on form, so like with the LT4 blower and stuff, somewhere around 680-ish rear wheel horsepower is where, somewhere between like 660 and 680 is where I find the limit where you start dropping out. Ooh, we got a donation! We got a donation, guys! Oh man, hang on a second, hang on, hold the phone! We got one of these blue ones. Oh boy, I'm dropping everything. We're getting paid here, so we got to drop everything for this. So here we go, to the top, If I can find it, move it. We got to resize it. Okay, hey Andrew, hi. Uh-oh, oh no, watch out, the monster's coming in. Oh boy. So I've got a 2015 SS that's cammed, headers, cats, muffler delete, and I got a month to get it to pass inspection. Any cheap ideas? Oh man, that's a really tough one to like answer right now. Boy, well, ideally with tuning, your car should do well. The cats and muffler delete stuff, well, it says cammed, headers, cats, so I guess you have cats, so it should pass an inspection for like some kind of visual inspection, unless you're California. Wait, window key, shift S, window key, shift S. Sweet! I still have to save it, but anyway, I can't say 100%, but depending who's doing your stuff, but I would say that with a proper tune and the fact that it sounds like you have cats, you should be okay. Delaware. Do flex fuel and run E85. E85 runs very, very clean. In fact, people that don't even have cats can sometimes even make it through the sniffer, which is pretty wild. So, yeah. Is there a phone on the ground? Yeah. So I would kind of go that way. I don't do state inspections. I'm not an inspection station. I feel like it's a conflict of interest. So I'm not the best one to answer that question, but I will say that E85 is usually a godsend. Whoa! Another one. Hold on. Windows key, Shift S. Here we go again. We got we got another one. Boom. That's a big donation. Thank you very much. The Richard Holder vids on the Caddy blower. I think the LSA blower will make more power. I have not seen. Wait, what's going on here? You donated. What is going on? James Williams, thank you for the $20, and then you asked the same question again for $5. I don't know what to do about that. But I think that the LSA blower it's capable of making more power than an LT4 blower. The LSA blower is actually a little bit bigger than the LT4 blower. System is tripping. I'm sorry, I'm cracking up over here. The LSA blower is a little bit bigger than the LT4 blower. It's like a 1700 versus a 1900. The truth is that, size does matter. That's what she said. And the blower that's in the LSAs, it does a pretty good job. I like them. I like the LT4 blower. I do a lot of LT4s. We do, quite a few LSAs though, and I will tell you that the LSAs definitely show up as well. We've made 800 rear wheel horsepower on both of them. Barely squeaking by on the LT4s, but I've done it. In fact, I've done it on mine, over and over again, thanks to the Interchiller. But it's like you got to throw everything at it to get there. At least to do it without meth. And the LSA, it with a Kong port job and the right stuff, it works out really well. Okay, I'm going to copy and paste this one too, because to be honest, I feel I must copy and paste or I must show you guys all this stuff. It's the people that are paying me money. I really appreciate it. So please fix the oil leak on my North Star. Now, Abby, come here a second. Come here. Abby, can you look at the camera? Can you look right up here? You see right here? Can you look at that camera and say North Star? Say North Star.
North Star.
Sucks. Okay, thank you. I'm so sorry. I have to appreciate the money. No, I will not work on your North Star, though. We don't work on North Stars, so I can't. Of course. Again, thank you guys for the donations here. I appreciate it. I hope we're having fun tonight. I was just coming to hang out, but guys, this is good. So, let's see. What do we got?
Some of these toys.
Abby, what are you doing? What are you doing back there?
I was gonna play.
You're gonna play. This is not the place to play. Daddy's on the internet.
Mama, this is the toy where we have it.
We're being invaded, guys. So, I was tossing around the idea of opening multiple locations. I was thinking Florida. I was talking to a couple people down in Florida. Arizona's nice. You guys kind of are deprived, which makes it kind of scary to open up a place there if there's not a lot of business. But let's see. I like Texas, especially, recently. Sounds like a great place to be. I guess Mississippi's there too now. I'm in Pennsylvania, so that sucks. Sucks a lot. It's not the worst place to be. But, yeah, it's good. What else? I want to answer this question. Boom! I got a 2017 Gen 5 LT1. I want a twin turbo, either the Huron oilless or the Hellion 6467s on either. I would need to upgrade the fuel with flex fuel. And what do you recommend? Don't need no more than 650 wheel horsepower. Well, I gotta tell you that both of those kits are very capable, and both of them will do the job. We just did the Huron kit, and I think, yeah, we were just doing a Hellion kit, and we have another Hellion kit, but that's on a 5th gen. But so I just had my first experience with the Huron kit. I'm going to be posting a video on that. I think that that's a pretty easy install, the Huron kit. I think that if you're going to do it like in your own garage or something like that, I think the Huron kit might be a little easier to work with. The Hellion kit requires you to move a couple extra things. I'm banging on the microphone. The Hellion kit requires you to move a couple things around. But yeah, I think both of them are good kits, especially if you're talking about an LT1. If it's an LT4, there's a couple other things that you got to do to make the Hellion kit fit, where the Huron will probably be a little bit easier of an install. But both of them are really good. The Huron uses the comp oilless, which I'm using on my twin turbo car, and Hellion uses precision, and they also have some base turbos that are also very good. So, I mean, either one's going to take you to your goals, and either one's probably going to just spool up just as fast. Don't lie, because 650 brewable horsepower is just the beginning, my friend. You get there, you're going to want more. Oh, that's a good question. We've been talking about this for a little while now, and am I ever going to do an open house or anything, or is anything possible with COVID going on? Well, until this is kind of more over, we're probably going to steer clear from an open house. But we are getting things set up in a much better way that we should be able to do a really, really awesome open house. If you guys are following the channel, you will have known that we got more space, even more space. So we got a little extra space back at the end of the year, and we just got a lot more space last month to this month. And yeah, things are gonna change. The layout of the shop is gonna change dramatically. It's gonna look a lot cleaner, because I know my shop looks like a shit box. A hit box. And I want to make it look nice. I want to make it look really nice. So I think that you guys are going to be happy with seeing that, and ideally when this is all over, we're going to have a really awesome open house, and it's going to be really organized and not hey, you can't go in. So I'm really looking forward to it. Oh man, here we go. Money, here we go. I don't know why I'm so happy here. But here we go. Another one of these fancy colored ones. I have a 65, 67 AGP on a 5th gen Camaro on a 427. So, let's see. LSX short block, LS3 heads with Delming intake. Just one 65, 67? One 65, 67. I feel like you could make. Gosh, I don't know. Is it? Answer me first if it's just one, and we'll go from there. Twin turbo. I guess the name that makes sense. That I think that turbo is probably capable of making somewhere two of those turbos. Somewhere between the. If you're maxing it out with the right stuff, 427 LSX short block with an LS3 head, so you're talking 4-bolt heads, I assume. I would say keep it around the 1100-ish horsepower to keep the heads down. Otherwise, I think that you're going to lift the heads. But I think that you'd be very capable of doing that with a with that setup. I think that as long as the converter is able to lock and stay locked. I'm sorry, I'm like listening to the nut job back here. Abby, come here. You just touched my butt.
No.
She did.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I
Hey, get out of here. No, yeah, just get out.
didn't.
No, don't do that again, or you're going to be in trouble. Damn kids. I see you back there. Cool. Well, I guess I was close. 1208 rear wheel horsepower. That's awesome. That is awesome. Wait, who's? What's going? I gotta read through this stuff. It sounds like somebody's got like a problem with Amelia, my girl, Amelia. I gotta message her. I'm gonna be like, yo, I'm on my live chat. I'm gonna message her right now. Yo, I'm on my live stream on YouTube, and somebody's shit talking you. You should come in here and give him a big middle finger. LOL. She's not gonna come in here. She doesn't. She doesn't care. I'm gonna just tell. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, though. They love you and are asking me to. What did you guys want me to do? Get clutches from you, something like that. Okay. Anyway, do. I must have missed something here. Like what? We only have something. Andrew doesn't. Yeah, I got that. And no, I like Amelia. She's cool. milliamp straight from the source. What are milliamp from the source? I don't get it. I can't even follow my own freaking channel. I'm losing my mind here. Maybe this thing messing me up. It's been in the fridge for like a year and change. I don't drink a lot, guys. I gotta take that thing down. Okay. Whatever. Blah, blah, blah. OnlyFans. Okay. Calm down on that stuff. Amelia's my friend. Do do do. Do 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 do. None of us have issues with her. Okay, blah blah blah. Well, so somebody just said that Eric's car would destroy hers. You know what? Maybe we'll find out at some point. At some point, all of our cars are going to be up and running. Like, Eric is still waiting on clutches. It is a part. But at some point, all of our cars will be up and running, and we'll find out who did it right. Or best. Because I think that, like, we've all been doing, good stuff. I've pressed the factory clutches as far as possible, I think. And I've been waiting. We've had it on order since like December. Eric has his on order since before that, but we've been waiting for the clutches to come in, and they keep on getting pushed back month after month after month. So that sucks. And I feel like if we had the clutches in, we would have been at the track already, maybe down at Cadillac Attack and run like deep into the nines. But it is what it is, and I'm hoping that she can show us, something good. She did tell me that she was going to the track, but she didn't tell me how she did. So I'm going to find out with the rest of you guys whenever she releases, her trip to the track. I don't know how far she is behind in videos, but, if she's anything like me, it could have happened a long time ago and nothing got to YouTube yet, or she could have done it like today and it'll be there tonight. Like that's kind of how YouTube works with me. Okay, let's see. Can we focus on CSP? CSP is a good shop. I like CSP. I'm biased. When is the Wagon gonna get its engine done? Oh man, I just got this answer right now. So, my buddy Seth from Texas Speed, he just gave me an update. He said he would get me an update today. I got this update apparently 30 minutes ago, but I just glanced at it. I just found out now, so I can answer this question. When do I think my Wagon's going to get its engine? He said, my engine is ready to ship. It just needs payment. So, yeah. So I will send that out whenever I get paid. Are you guys ready for round two? I mean, we've been on this for how long? We've been on this for 48 minutes, and this is the second beer. We're really pacing ourselves tonight, guys. Ugh. Okay, so here we go. This is a wonderful question, and I definitely want to answer this. And even though it's a paid-for question, which I do appreciate, I appreciate you guys wanting my input enough that you'll pay for it. But here we go. What do I think about this EPA crap? I think it's crap. So, just if you guys watched John Lund's video, I think that the EPA is, they're doing their job. they're supposed to be preventing people from basically releasing lots of pollutants into the air. But I think that some of the stuff that he said, like our use of alternative fuels, like E85 for instance, that there needs to be better studies on that, because if we can run like E85 without cats and create far less pollutants and be a renewable resource, maybe we should be doing that as a nation. Maybe we should be, like, kind of getting away from cats and just more efficient engines themselves. Like, you could run, like, much higher compression with E85, like a 13, 14, 15 to 1 compression ratio, still making power and getting excellent gas mileage, probably the same that you get on a gasser that has a 12 to 1 compression ratio, and that would be cool. But I do believe that there needs to be more studies done. I don't like the EPA's position that you cannot take a street car and make it into a race car, and I don't think that it's fair that it can't even go back and forth. Like, hell, you could have a race car on Sunday, and Monday morning you can have it like freaking cats and all, and be doing that. I think that the cars are versatile enough, and the capabilities of a lot of people are just far superior than what the EPA believes. But it's the self-regulation thing. Like, I think we need to be honest and know that some of the stuff that we've been doing isn't what the EPA has intended for us. But I think that it's a little weird, because you can see some shitbox Toyota going down the street, like, fumes everywhere, and just like really like just trashing the place, and some guy that like isn't spewing crap everywhere is the one that's getting in trouble. It's weird. I don't know. I think diesel guys kind of had it. I think diesel guys kind of had it coming for themselves. I hate saying it like that, because there's this whole thing like, oh, where were you when the diesels got like whatever? It's like, well, diesels, like, the big thing was like smoke shows, like freaking like smoking out people all over the place. A gas engine does that. You look at it and you say, yo, that thing ain't running right. Like, everybody wants clean, efficient power. That's what everybody in the automotive industry is looking for. So I do believe that if we can deliver clean, efficient power without certain emissions control devices, I think that that's something that needs to be explored. I would love to see some of these cars, like the technology to be able to run without cats. I know it's capable. It's just, it's mandated to have these cats whether we need them or not. I know that we can build cars that don't even need cats. I know that we can do that. But I don't know that it's in the lobbyist's best interest to do such a thing. Now, to be fair, we are experiencing a world right now where the EPA did step in when there was massive crisis in terms of pollutants just everywhere. You couldn't even see certain places in California, and that smog that we have no idea about is something that the EPA kind of stepped in and made things happen. Like the Clean Air Act was actually very important. So I'm torn, because I do breathe this air too, but at the same time, I'm not trying to build cars that are just like spewing crap everywhere. So like, if it's spewing crap everywhere, it's not really running right in my opinion. So I'm torn. I'm torn, and as a shop owner, it's kind of a tough place to be, because you know, with electric cars up and coming, and how fun they are, because they are fun. I'm not gonna lie to you, they are fucking fun. Ooh. No kids, yes. They're. I don't know that we actually need the push to get out of like this stuff, because with electric cars, what they're about to do, like the new Tesla's going to run eights from the factory, not 8 seconds 0 to 60, but like 8s in the quarter mile. That's nuts from the factory. A 4-door sedan, 8s. Blows my mind. But yeah, I'm torn. I think that we need to explore better ways to have racing street cars or modified street cars. Something that can make everybody happy. There's got to be a middle ground somewhere. I'd like to see it. I'd like to find it. But I will tell you that I do have a good alternative for some of the stuff that we do. We have our CSP headers. As I think you guys know, we have our CSP fancy header system. Let's see, shameless plug coming in. Boom! Shameless plug! Yeah, we got our CSP headers. Look at that. They're wonderful, and they're going to come with our ultimate cats. Well, they're G-Power ultimate cats. You can see it, down, here somewhere, that we have ultimate cats. But so those are an EPA cat. Believe it or not, there's an EPA number right on the cat, so it's like a certified cat. I don't know that you can say the whole system's certified, but at least we're making strides to some middle ground. And those cats are able to hold 500 horsepower per bank, so 1,000 horsepower for the whole system. And honestly, that's about more than any of the cars that. Well, that's more than the good majority of the cars that we build, need. So that's pretty awesome, and I think that we can do some kind of middle ground there. But I mean, it sounds like the EPA is just coming for everything. Like it's scary. Okay. What else? Yes, if you voted for Biden, the EPA is a side effect. Trump took away the EPA's teeth. Biden is giving it back to them. So, not that I don't care what your choice in for president was. Like, it is what it is. And, we want the president, whoever that person may be, to succeed so the American people succeed. But I can't say I'm happy about this EPA shit. Can't say it at all. Yep. Where are we? That's a good question. Oh man, I forgot about this. So, this is another video that is on the back burner somewhere. How much money did our fundraiser make? As you guys probably don't remember, we have our charity apparel that I'm sure you guys don't remember, but here it is. It's like the CSP charity apparel. Check that out. We got racing only counts when we start together. That was this little slogan that my wife came up with, and we wanted to donate to kids with that are underprivileged, and we ended up raising a total of something around $2,400 and change, and due to all the snowstorms and some crazy stuff, I didn't get to give it to them in person yet and get you that final video, but it is coming. It's the Coatesville Youth Initiative, which is a absolutely wonderful fundraiser for kids that just basically need help in my area. So I I'm really happy that we were able to raise that much money, because it's going to people that it really matters for, that leg up in life that some people really need. They need that little extra help to be there. And some communities are a little bit more held down than others, and that's not saying white or black or Asian or Hispanic or anything like that, because I came from an area where, gosh, you could buy a house for $5,000, like literally a house for $5,000, and people would have to finance that, and like they'd have a mortgage on like a $5,000 house. It's really nuts to even think about, but like that's and that was a predominantly white area, and that there's poverty everywhere, but around here, the Coatesville Youth Initiative is dealing with what's in this area. So we raised $2,400, and I'm probably going to keep it going. We haven't made the final decision on it, but we're probably going to keep it going, because I'm really happy with what they do. I just want to get that check to them, get a good video, see where the money's going, know exactly where the money has gone there, and then probably do it again, because I believe in that cause a lot. If I ever run for office one day, it is going to be on the platform of, we need to stop focusing on these frivolous things that we do, like giving money here, giving money there, like in here, free student loans and shit like that. We're missing the whole point of pulling people out of poverty. People that are in poverty are, a lot of times they're feeling hopeless, that no matter what they do, they're never going to be able to get out of the system. And the thing that we need to do most of all is we need to fix our public schools so everyone has the opportunity to succeed. That we need our public schools, our high schools, to be able to provide us with an education that we can use to actually make money and make a living wage. And we can do this with the current infrastructure that we already have. We can teach web development, coding, like computer engineering. Like, we can teach a lot of different things in that certain area of our lives, high school and grade school, where we are probably the smartest in our life. I remember reading, one of my essays back from that time, and I'm like, man, I was a smart guy. I don't know what happened, but I was a smart guy back then. But yeah, I'm sorry, I went off on a major tangent there, but that'll be what I run, for president for. But that'll be that's an important one, and I think that we all should do our best in our community to make it so we support our education system, and we do our best to really make that known to the politicians that we want our children to grow up and have those opportunities. Some of our current generation, we're just screwed. Like, it is what it is. But that doesn't have to be the case for the future generation. Okay, I'm trying to get off of the tangent. I know that we're here for car stuff, and that's a big tangent. but yeah, so here we are, going back to car stuff. Do I have any CTS-V wagons in the shop right now? I actually have two. I have my wagon, which has been down for so long, but as you guys might have heard, we had as you guys might have heard, I have an engine that's going to be coming, shortly, and let's see, and we just got another one, same color, dropped off today, which was really cool. Marco, the link to the fundraiser merch should be in the description of this video. I'm not 100% sure on that one. Let me see. Yep, it's the Teespring new CSP charity apparel. And then I haven't decided exactly, if this year's stuff is going to go to it, but if you go to the link below that, the CoatesvilleYouthInitiative.org, that is the next link in the description right under it that you can donate directly to them. So there you go. Look at that. I'm ahead of the game. So so we got wagons in the shop. Wagons. I like wagons. I really do like my wagon. I haven't driven it for like a year now. I don't think you. I think I told you guys, but I mean some of you probably didn't see it because you watch the videos as much as my wife does. Zip. And the wagon, we got it back up and running after like a year and a half of not running, to have a spark plug fail and take out the new stroker engine. Not take it out, but chop up a piston that I need a new piston. Chopped up a head, and at that point it was a budget build. At that point I was just like, F this. I am just going to build some badass engine. Then COVID hit, and I was like, hold on, put the engine on hold. And then things kind of, we had a deal that came up where Texas Speed decided, hey, let's really hook up Andrew. So they hooked me up, and the engine just got done, and I'm going to have it back, hopefully before next year, because that's the way that race cars work. I'm going to need to learn electronics and frequency drives to speed up Teslas. Yeah, I would like to do that. You guys haven't seen this. Holy hell. Let me see if I have a video to show you. You guys might not like it. Let me see. No. No. I don't have it like right here to show you, but I have something that's coming on the channel. I will tell you that I did sell my P90D, and I don't know if you guys remember, I got a Tesla P90D, and it's a pretty cool car, but I did sell it, and you guys will just have to see why, because it's pretty badass. Let's see. We got another question. Here we go. Coming in for another question. I really appreciate you guys hooking me up here. So, Axle Guy again. Where do I put this? Just don't know what to do with it. So, 13SS, intake, headers, catback, 102 throttle body, DDS, I guess, drive shaft, lightweight flywheel, looking to make 550 wheel horsepower, 93. Need cam or port and polished heads. You prefer me fixing my vibration issues first. Yeah, definitely fix your vibration issues first. I had a guy come to me once where he said he had a vibration, and I said, we shouldn't dyno. And he's like, I came all the way from Pittsburgh. I want to dyno it. Like, he was going to be so upset if I didn't dyno it. And I remember saying, this could be bad. If it lets go on the dyno, it could be catastrophic. And he said, I came this way, this is what I want to do. So I put it on the dyno. This was in my old shop, and I'm going, and I'm like ready to abort at any point it feels messed up. I didn't even get to feel that point, because somewhere around 100 miles per hour on the dyno, it just let go. The vibration issue, which I think was the drive shaft, I think that was what, like, it wasn't angled right. I think it was angled a little too slanted, so the U-joint was kind of like doing some stupid shit, and it just vibrated the trans. Something locked up in the trans, and then all of a sudden, like, everything just like exploded. And I remember the shifter going like this. I'm like, ah! I'm sitting in the seat just like, ah! Like freaking out. And it was a disaster. So fix your vibration issues first, because you don't know what kind of things are going to vibrate loose. And then, in terms of like your goals, 550 wheel horsepower on 93 is probably not going to happen with that, unless somebody's dyno is super duper generous. My dyno is not that generous. You could get to the 510-ish rear wheel horsepower, but like anything that's going to be like decent to drive is probably not going to make that kind of power. 550 on an LS3 is a pretty darn serious, and would be extremely high compression, extremely big cam, and it would likely make jack shit for power in the mid-range, and it would probably be slower than a car that just has a nice big broad power range. I highly recommend you guys watching our big cam versus small cam video, because that's a C5 Z06 that I owned, and it had a Vengeance Racing Vindicator cam, which was probably the worst camshaft to put in that car. It made decent horsepower, but we put a much, much smaller camshaft in it, akin to our stock stall camshaft, and the stock stall camshaft clearly would have walked all over it and drove so much nicer. So, yeah. Oh, you know what? Am I looking at all the chats? Participants, pop out chat, toggle time. I think I'm looking at all the chats, but sometimes I do this. Like I do live chat, and I'm not looking at all the chats. I'm looking at top chat. Let's see, live chat. No, I'm looking at all of them. Okay, you guys just aren't really talking to me. Sad. Okay, let me restore chat. There we are. Okay. Here's a good question. I got to copy and paste this one because I would like to answer this one. And save. Boom. So, you already have the CSP headers for your 6th gen Camaro. Can you add the cats? In fact, let me just do this right now. I'm going to take a picture. I'm going to send it to my rep, who's probably home with his family right now. I'm going to... I'm sending it to Stainless Works right now. I'm going to tell Dean I said hi. From live chat. Anyway, yep, you can add the cats. We are working on that. We will have a cat upgrade package. So one of the things that we are planning to do is change some of our current stock over to the cat headers. I have 4 of the green cats in stock. I don't have any separate ones, but we will have connection pipes made. It's going to take us a long time to get this stuff, so I don't have a lot of inventory at the moment, but everything's kind of on pre-order right now anyway, which will be somewhere between 8 and 14 weeks. I know that sounds kind of nasty, but everybody's out so far right now, and it is something that like we will definitely have as an upgrade for those of you who have the CSP headers with the off-road only connection pipes. We will have an option to do the CSP Ultimate cats or the CSP. Well, there's the Stainless Works high flow cats then. So either one. The high flow cats are for really non-boosted cars, and the the G Power ones are for. I'm sorry, I'm watching the video. The G Power ones are for the boosted ones. What are you doing? Let's see, where am I? Okay, so where are we? Green tag, green tag above. Oh, we got it. Rode in your Wagon once. That's right, the Wagon.
Daddy, we have trash up here.
We have trash up here.
Yeah, there's trash.
Can you take it downstairs and put it in the trash can?
But Daddy, we have a trash can up here.
No, that one goes downstairs in the kitchen trash can. Why don't you take it down there?
Because it was from the kitchen.
It was from the kitchen, yeah. So we should take it back down to the trash can.
Well, who was drinking it?
I don't know. Maybe it was Owen. Maybe it was you.
Maybe it was magic.
Maybe it was magic. Could you take it down for Daddy, though?
My
Pretty please.
That's my car.
Okay. Can I get a hug? Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
So I spent $45,000 in my build, and now I hate Mustangs, brother. Why? Homie did twin turbo on a 2019 10R60. No, 10R80, right? And with the open motor, and he is 863. Mine's 893. He spent $19K. Yeah. I feel you. You know what? I made a video on this. The damn Mustang, that 10R80 that they come with, and the tuning and the capabilities of that engine without having to do a stroker is pretty impressive. Really impressive. So yeah, I think it's the Coyote's the best bang for the buck. No offense to Chevy guys, I'd prefer to drive the ZL1 over the Mustang, but 1060 horsepower. Gotcha. I will tell you right now that Mustang Coyote is very, very good of a build. They have a lot of support too. Hello, Owen. Are you going to bed? Should we show everybody out on YouTube land a little bit of our video? Should we? Should we do it?
I don't know.
You don't know?
You said you would.
Oh, man. Well, I said I'd play this weekend. Hey!
Today is a weekend.
Oh. Owen. Owen.
Today's a weekend.
Hi, Sarah.
Today's a weekend.
Okay, today is a weekend, but you know what? It's not time to play the game because we're gonna play Resident Evil, and it's too late to play Resident Evil. Daddy's gonna be way too scared.
I mean, Plants vs. Zombies.
Oh, I don't want to play Plants vs. Zombies. We gotta finish Resident Evil. That game was scary, and we gotta finish it tomorrow. What do you think? No? You don't want to finish it?
You can't.
If any of you guys are parents, you know what's going on. So, will the new CSP 2-inch long tube headers with ultimate CATA connection pipes fit Course Extreme catback exhaust for my 2019 SS? There might be a issue there. There might be a little connection issue. So all of the setups are designed to cut the catback somewhere. And depending where it cuts, like we do a slip fit connection to the factory catback. So depending where the Corsa goes to, you might need a little fabrication there, but it's nothing that a normal exhaust shop can't handle. Like they can just bzz that right up and it'll be fine, or they'll find a way. They're trained to do such things. So like we've put our headers on just about like everything now. Well, every different kind of catback, and yeah, it's doing good. How's the red SS1LE that's running lean doing? Still looking into that one. I am that particular one is a headache. I'm still trying to figure out what's up. So being a 1LE, I don't think has anything to do with one of the things that I'm experiencing, which is an increase in error. I'm trying to explain this like well enough, but the car is correcting itself down where the timing level is too low, where I'm not happy with it, meaning that it should be a vacuum leak, but I can't find a vacuum leak. We put a different intake manifold on it, put a different throttle body on it. The only thing that we haven't really done is an intake, but I can't see the intake being the issue because all of the ports going to the intake manifold and the throttle body are within check, and like everything's fine there. The only other thing is the headers that are on it, which I think are the Jet Hot by Cooks, 1 3/4. One of the sides on it is pulled out like a little bit. I don't know that it's sitting entirely flush, but I don't also think that's the issue either. So I'm still looking into it, and it still has my attention. I just haven't I haven't gotten the right answer yet, but I know that something is it seems like there's a leak. I'm going to smoke test it next. That's my next plan, just to see if there's anything coming from anywhere that can explain it. Like maybe the brake booster is giving us an issue where we're getting extra airflow from the brake booster, and it's not actually anything to do with any of the parts that have gone on. It's just something that we're catching, somewhere else. So hopefully that answers your question for your car being in the shop, that we are still, diagnosing what the hell is going on. And it's not as straightforward as, an intake or intake manifold. It seems to be a little bit deeper than that, but we are, getting to it. And I want to get it back to you as quickly as I can, but I want it to be right, and I want it to be thorough. Is that the Lydia that I know? Like the Mooch? Hi, stranger. I mean, if it's not, hello, like true stranger. What we got? Here we go. Here's a good question. Alex would like me answering this one. Boom! Is the CSP 755 package for the Camaro Z01 for a price of $72.75? Is that just parts, or is that out the door for parts, labor, and tuning? That is out the door. The more you know. Did you guys see that? The more you know from the last video? That was awesome. Have I tuned an ATS-V? Yes, I have tuned the ATS-V, which is not all-wheel drive, but I have also tuned some all-wheel drive cars. The ATS-V is a cool car, but I don't really support it, so we don't do any more tuning on it. Somebody is actually doing pretty good on tuning the ATS-Vs. I can't remember who it is, but down at Cadillac Attack, I saw a bunch of them running way faster than I thought they'd ever be able to run. But I think that's kind of like the same idea with the LT4. A lot of people were like, the LT4 just can't make power. And then all of a sudden, we're having like boost-only LT4s making 800 rear-wheel horsepower, and people are like, oh, okay.
So I did see a couple ATS-Vs in the 9s down there at Cadillac Attack. I was really impressed. I'm sure it's a buttload of meth because the cooling system was just abysmally bad. But yeah, I mean it's really impressive, like how fast they can be. It's almost like a Supra. Kids shirt for kids. I'm going to order one for my daughter. You guys have on pink. I think that we have the kids' shirts on here somewhere. I think it's all white though. But like if you go to the link in the description, the Teespring store where it says the charity shirts, you should. Is this it? Is that the kid? No, women's classic, women's kids tee. You should be able to navigate at the bottom to the CSP official stuff and see this guy, the Complete Street official, with like kids premium tee, and I don't know what else we have. Is this a baby tee? Woman's boyfriend's tee. Wait, what? What the hell is that? Women's boyfriend tee. I don't even know what that is. There's a baby onesie. Hey, stop that. It's a baby onesie in case you pop out some new ones, and a toddler classic. I think that's what Sarah's wearing, a toddler classic. But there's also like kids classic pullover hoodies, and then our hoodies, and a sticker, which is probably not that great of a sticker, to be honest with you. But these are good shirts. The comfort tees, they're really good and comfortable. But I have that. That's what my Superman, my Super CSP shirt is. Where are we at? Wait, are you streaming on the kids' PC? Okay, to be fair, this PC is not the kids' PC. This is mine. This is my super duper PC. It's like a 10th generation, might be a 9th generation i7. I think it's a 9th generation i7 with like 32 gigabytes of, I think it's 32. Let me see. Hold on. It's either 32 or 64 gigabytes of RAM and like a lot of fast stuff. It's like, it is pretty serious. I think it's 32. 32 gigabytes of RAM. Yeah, an i7 9th generation. Yeah, it's a pretty, and it's got a GTX, I think it's GTX 2070 graphics card, and it's a decent one. It's not like the best in the world. It's very good though. It's something that I'm like, man, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna like set this up so I can do stuff with my son. You know what? I'm just gonna show you guys. Are you guys ready for this? Let me see if I can put this on. This was a video me and my son are working on, and this is why I bought this whole PC. So we're gonna go on a little tangent, a big tangent. Are you guys ready for a big tangent? Let's see. Owen? Nope. I don't know where I saved this thing. This is gonna be fun. Where is it? Going live. No, not it. Where is it? Oh man, I have some funny videos that I've never posted. I gotta look into that. Forgive me because I'm trying to find a video that I should have here, but I can't find, and that's upsetting me. But there is a video that I wanted to show you guys. Where is it? How to spin your Steam. Oh, intro? Is this it? Is this it? Intro? Let me see. 2.35 gig. Okay, I'm gonna try. Are you guys ready to take a little tangent? I'm gonna stop it in the middle of it, but like I'm gonna do a little tangent with you guys of what I was working on with my son on this computer. And I moved it into his room so we could do video gaming and stuff in his room. So here we go. I'm going to load it up now, and you guys can be the judge. I'm going to break out your beer real quick, because this is kind of, it's a little sad. I gotta stop that. It's not working right. Hold on a second. Wait. That's not cool. Where is it? No! No! Okay, hang on a second. I don't know what's going on. I'm really sorry. I'm trying to figure out why this is not working right. What is going on here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see if I can... Studio mode. I'm going to try to...
I sitting, but that one is standing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's because that one is delayed. Okay, I'm going to try to do this again. I'm really sorry. I'm going to just pause it then. What are you doing? Stop. Okay. Pause. Okay, guys, here we go. This is what I wanted to show you. This is what me and my son were working on.
Is that the video you already did? Is that the video?
Okay, so that's what I was working on with my son. We're going to become professional gamers. Does that make any sense? Should we become professional gamers?
Yeah.
We should. Do you want to become a professional gamer too?
I don't know. Only if I could play.
What do you want to play? No! Okay, so... Wait, it didn't work? I saw it work! I know it worked! I stopped it because I wasn't going to, like, play the whole thing for you guys. Like, do you want me to play the whole thing? Like, it's like 10 minutes of, like, showing how we're going to do stuff and my wife playing some video games and me playing video games a little bit. Did you guys really want to see that? I'll show it to you guys because you're my live audience. So, write it in the comments, like, right now. Yeah, because I feel like, just like this dude that's leaving, You could see it, but we couldn't. We just watched you drink a beer and watch the screen. Oh man, I'm sorry.
Oh, man, I'm sorry.
Okay. So I'm really sorry. Okay, tell me if this works. Okay, I'm just gonna play like 2 minutes, and you guys tell me if this works. If I'm gonna start it like right. Well, I'll tell you when I'm gonna start it, and then you guys tell me if it's working. And if you're like it's not working after I say I've started it, then I'll know that it's not working. Okay, so I'm gonna start it right now.
Again.
Oh no, wait, is it not working? No, I don't think it's working. Okay, hang on. Here we go. We're going to transition into it right now. Here we go. Transition.
Hey guys, and welcome to the new channel. We are not doing car stuff this time. I'm Andrew. This is Pizza Boy. And we are going to become professional gamers. Maybe not professional. Do you think we could be professional?
I think I can be professional better than you.
Yeah? Okay, hot shot.
I don't know.
I'm better than you at Plants vs. Zombies.
Are you?
Yes.
Oh boy, Pizza Boy says he's better than me at playing Plants vs. Zombies.
I am.
Is he? Okay, well, to be fair, we are going to start with a brand new platform. We are going to start with the PlayStation 5. We just got it. We're setting up Owen's room to actually do gaming for you
I
guys.
thought it was Pizza Boys.
I mean, sorry, yeah, that's right. Your name is Pizza Boy. so we're setting we're setting up Pizza Boy's room to do PlayStation 5 streaming or gaming or whatever. And this should be pretty fun. I'm excited because it gives me an excuse to play video games with my son and maybe one day make money doing it. So first things first, we are adding a 4K Pro graphics streaming card. So it's a capture card. Capture 4K HDR.
How do I get back to me?
Here. I've never used one of these. We're going to
Stop!
install it in my super duper computer.
Okay, am I back? Am I back? I feel like I'm back. So, the whole idea behind that is, I just want to play video games with my son. I want an excuse from the wife to play video games with my son. And she keeps on saying, why don't you do some YouTube stuff with Owen? So I'm like, okay, let's do it. Oh, Beer L1, I love it. Beer 1L8 now, Beer L1. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we might make money too, but probably not, like... Okay, you got... like, making money off of YouTube, it's just... I don't know that it actually happens. I think for a couple select few people, it might happen. Not for me. I pay way more for just having the footage than probably a lot more just having the footage than what YouTube pays me. But you know what? I enjoy doing it, and truthfully, I do get some good advertisement by being on YouTube. So I am happy to be here. The gaming thing for like me and my son, it'd really just be to play games and spend some time with my son and have a good excuse so the wife isn't mad at me for playing games with my son. And that would work out really well for if for some reason it did take off, because you never know what's going to take off. Like, who knew that like whistling diesel destroying everything was ever going to take off? Because I don't even know that he knew that it would, but it did, and now he's got like an obscene following, and it's actually pretty enjoyable to watch, even though it's the worst audio in the world. Is my microphone even working? I think it's working. Okay. Anyway. So, where are we at? Look, honey, we need it. 3080 video cards. Well, you know what? That's kind of one of the reasons why I bought this video card. I was like, I got a 2070 in here, and I'm like, this will do anything that I really want it to do. So, here we are. Let's see. I don't know where we're at. I know that I'm like this close to being done with my second beer, and we've been here for an hour and 40 minutes. My wife is going to kill me. She wanted to spend some time, and the kids are still up. So, what we got? You're seeing me high-five my daughter. How well does a forced induction interchiller work on a road course? I wouldn't run it on a road course. I haven't tested it personally. I'm not sure how well it would work. What I can tell you is that when I was in the C8 on the road course in Nevada, they said put the AC on and run with it. So I think it's possible that it does do an okay job. I don't know how good of a job. I can tell you on the C8, I'd rather have an interchiller than anything else. But yeah, I don't know how well it does on the road course. I think that Kirk from Forced Induction Interchillers says that it's just not that great, and that after a little bit of running, probably a minute or two of running, that it just, the temperatures are, you know, kind of up there, and they just don't come back down like 150 degrees, which is high for an interchiller, but it's not that high for a road course. Like if you watch your ZL1s and stuff like that, and you actually log the right parameter, you'll find that that they run at a pretty high temperature, you know, especially as you're beating the hell out of them over and over again. So, you know, I just don't know. How's the house shopping going? House shopping? We've found a house. My wife is a little sad to be moving. I'm a little sad to be moving, but we also, you know, found a really good opportunity, and looking forward to what it brings. So we found a buyer for our house. We have and we have an agreement on a new house, and it's crazy. I'm really not looking forward to moving, though. I'll tell you that. That's not going to be that fun to have to move everything. But I moved a lot out. I moved a lot out to my shop. Then I had to move it out of my shop to the other shop because I got rid of one little section of the shop because I didn't want all of it. So it's kind of like one of these things where I've been moving for the last like 2 or 3 months already. Is this what's going to a bar? Wait, is this what going to a bar will be in the future? Zoom drinking? I'm down. Like, that's what it is right now. This is the future. Welcome to the future, my friend, because we are there. And, you know, one of these days, we're going to just have a Zoom chat where we're all there. Like, that'll be fun. I think that we should do that. Do you guys think that we should do a whole Zoom meeting instead of like this YouTube one-sided thing? Because honestly, I just feel like I'm just talking and talking and talking, and you know, I'd love to have like a conversation back and forth. I would like to do a Zoom, thing. I don't know how big or how much it'll cost or anything. I don't do Zoom meetings, so. But I think that would be pretty cool. What's the best intake for a 2016 Cadillac CTS-V? I'm going to go with a Rotofab. And they also make a Rotofab Big Gulp. If you're going to step it up, it requires a tune. But the Rotofab is my favorite intake for the LT4s, for sure. Lots of beer drinking and shit talking. Boom! Zoom cuts you off at 45 minutes unless you pay for it, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, look, if we can have a fun time on Zoom and I got to pay a couple bucks for all of us to have a fun time, that's fine. If I got to pay a lot of bucks, sorry, I am uh-oh. I'm reading stuff, and I like this. So we're asking about the vibration stuff. Image. Is this come? Let's see if this comes up. So, preview program. Got it. I figured this out. So now if I do not, boom, look at that. And then if let me see if oh man, I actually just figured out how to use this program. Because I can be like, yeah. Okay, so thank you for the, once you get your vibration fixed, I don't know what your vibration actually is, but I would start with wheels, making sure that they're balanced first, and then and see what that does, and then rock on. Oh, do you know what Smash Brothers is? No? Are you just ready for bed? To watch this magic. What? That's awesome. You guys did my Whipple CSP header LT4 high pressure fuel pump a few months ago and made 556. What kind of gains would you expect to see with the Big Gulp and your choice of throttle body? On a 2019 SS Auto, Big Gulp at that power level, if we're upgrading over a regular Gulp or a little Gulp. Are you tired? You seem a little tired, but you want to play Xbox? Well, let's play tomorrow. So if you're upgrading over a little Gulp, as I like to call them, and what snout do you have on the Whipple? Stock intake? Okay, so a Big Gulp will increase power. You might get the 600 rear wheel horsepower with that. Throttle body, you might have to change the snout on your. You might have to change the snout on your car to do that. I'm not 100% sure which snout you have on yours. You stink. Why do you stink? Do you stink? You do? Okay, we'll play Xbox tomorrow. See what the time is. Where do you stink at? Was it Sarah that stinks? Somebody stinks. Was it me? Is it me that stinks? I think it's me.
Does it smell like someone's mouth?
No. I think it's me. I think I stink. Do I stink? Here, smell here. You're live, by the way. Oh! Yo! Get out of here! Get out of your room!
No.
Oh my gosh!
No.
Yo! That was not... Ah. This is not cool. I just got farted on. That was not nice. How would you like it if I'm gonna fart on you?
I'm gonna jump on you.
No! I'm gonna fart on you in your sleep.
No.
I know where you sleep. I'm gonna just fart on you. I'm gonna come in here in the middle of the night and
You're gonna fart on Mom, right?
No, maybe I will, but I'm gonna fart on you first. You're gonna it's gonna be it, man. Okay, well, what else we got?
Look who's the bunch. I'm laughing at this comment. That's how I got pink eye on YouTube Live. Man. Well, I'm out of my 2 beers. You know, you've been on here for... Excuse me. Excuse me again. We've been on here for an hour and 52 minutes. And you know what happened about an hour and 53 minutes ago? My wife told me to get the kids to bed. Now you want to show everybody on YouTube land how you can throw? Go over there by the light switch. Here, try it again. But throw it to me, okay? Well, whoa! Nice throw. See that? She's going to be a ringer. But can you catch? You think you can catch? Okay, keep your eyes open. Remember, it can't hurt you. You close your eyes! You gotta, like, try to get it. Just don't keep your hand straight. Grab it. Getting better. We gotta work on that. But we're getting the throwing, and that's... Whoa! Back there. Ugh. Maybe I get it.
Oh my god, the chair's breaking.
Yeah.
Look at this chair. Oh, shit.
Now we don't have one tail. Daddy broke one tail.
That's IKEA furniture for you.
Means we have another tail.
Do we have another chair?
Yeah, right over there.
Oh, man. Ow. Oh, we do have another chair. I didn't even see that. Okay, ready to catch?
Yeah. I got it!
Okay, throw it back. Whoa, nice throw. I missed it.
Yeah.
Oh, boom! Okay, here we go. You should have had that.
I love it.
Were you? Hey, what was that?
Daddy!
Oh, you're just playing. No, you're not even holding it right. You know how to hold it. Oh my gosh, I got a cramp. Oh! Oh! Okay, back up. Right there. Okay. Just come forward a little bit. Point your 1 foot forward, remember?
I'm back of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I do have a cramp. Oh my gosh. Okay. So what do we think? Where are we at? These kids. You're messed.
I got it.
Did you?
No, I didn't.
No, you didn't.
I just got it.
Ow.
I didn't even have one leg in front.
Well,
Thanks for watching. See you later.
I feel like, here, Sarah, come over here and tell. See, we got everybody on YouTube land over here. They're all waiting for you. Just look up in here. Said hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Say thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching.
Don't forget to like this video.
Don't forget to like this video
And subscribe.
and subscribe and subscribe.
And what else?
Bye.
Bye. You gotta say adios.
Adios.
Okay, I think that's a good one. We're gonna cut it off there. Thank you guys for watching, and adios.
Say something.
Say something? I don't want to say anything.
You guys said something.
I'm gonna. Uh-oh.
Yay, we could see it.
Okay, are we ready?
Uh-huh.
Should we press the button?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Ready, set,
Go.
go.